Hi, how are you? Today we are going to make a car, and I will be using this stamp set from Altenew, which I love it because it's a system of multi-layer stamping, which means that you are using different stamps and different colors to create these wonderful flowers. I love it because as you have the flowers individually, you can make different compositions with everyone. And I will be showing you how does it works. This is the sketch that I was using to make the composition. And I am using a mixed media paper of 200 grams. And now I wanted to show you the inks that I will be using, which are distress inks. And this is a set that you can buy, the 4 colors together. In Altenew you can also buy the sets of inks which are prepared for the multi-layer system. In that way you don't need to think about the colors that you have to use. The mix of colors are done for you, but as the price is a little bit high, I just wanted to buy the distressed ink, first because of the price, and second because you can make a lot of techniques with the distressed inks. But just to let you know that if you don't want to think about the combination of colors, you can also buy the set stamps that the set inks that you have in Altenew. Now I am cutting the paper, and it's 14 centimeters and 15 centimeters, which is almost square. Why I use this size? Well, it's the one that I use it in the sketchbook and I like it, but you can adapt the composition to your own size, of course. Now I am going to show you the stamps that I am using, because most of the flowers and leaves are made with 4 or 3 stamps. But I am not using every stamp, I'm just choosing most of the times the middle layer and the last layer. So now I am showing you which are the stamps that I am using. And now I am following the sketch and I am stamping the focal point of the car with the light color, which is lavender, and then I will be stamping like the shade, the second stamp, with the red one. Now with the leaves I am using different sizes and different colors just to make as natural as possible the car, because if you go to the nature you can see that the leaves are all different. So I'm trying to imitate the nature image, and in that way it will be more natural. So I am using first the first stamp with the green, and then I will be doing the second layer with the vintage color, and I am using also the vintage color with a different stamp of the leaves, and mixing all together. As you can see, I'm not stamping with the second layer in all the leaves. As I told you before, I want diversity in the card. Just to tell you that if you are from Europe, this stamp set is not easy to find, but you can find it on Amazon. Now, as you can see, I am not using all the stamp. I am using parts of the stamp in the way that I am looking for the result, and you can play with the stamps and the tin to get your image. And now I'm using the stamps of the flowers. I chosen 2 different sizes, and I will be stamping in lavender and then making the shades with the vintage color. The truth is that I love this stamp set, because as you can see, you have many possibilities to make your cards. You can play with colors, with sizes, with everything, so I think it's a good choice. In fact, there are some stamp sets that have the titles, the stamps with titles for sentiments, and I think it will be a better choice. And now I am doing the center of the flowers not with the stamp, but with pastel pencils, and also I have chosen a yellowish color to make contrast on the card. And now I'm putting directly on the acrylic block the ink and using some water and a brush just to fill in the gaps. You can make a better stamping with a precision platform like the one of Tim Holtz, but my style is mixed media and I like not to be so perfect, so I prefer this style for me. As I told you before, this is the easiest way to use the stamps, just with the layer system. This is the first video with these stamps, but I will be showing you different techniques to get like a watercolor image in the end without knowing how to draw, how to make watercolors, you can use these stamps to make this result, and I will be showing you in next videos how to get it. This is like a beginner stamping process. And now I am stamping the sentiment with penny black stamps, and I really love also these stamps. And now I'm using this type of brush just to make like a border on the car. You can use, of course, the blender of Ranger ink, but I think this is a good substitute of it. And well, this is all for today. I hope you like it. I wait for your comments. If you like the video, please subscribe and see you next time. Bye!